here. Shout out to all of my womb sisters, especially if you are new to the womb school. I want to welcome you into a dynamic space with other black women that are on code. Shout out to everybody joining me here today. I hope you're having a good day so far. Make sure all my stuff is right. Oh, y'all see my dress? Shout out to Nina's Boutique, honey. I just realized this thing is doggone, make sure I give me all the nipple action. It's see-through on the sides. I didn't even realize that, but it's really nice. So shout out to Nina's Boutique. She got me together. And shout out to Dr. M.O. George, okay, my dentist at Smile Dental Clinic in Gambia. I'm so elated about my smile. I'm so happy to have such a beautiful smile now, so y'all don't see me smiling a lot. But let's talk, okay? Let's talk. I know y'all didn't come on live to hear me talk about my teeth and stuff like that, but I made a video earlier and I talked about how Jada Pinkett is a great sisterhood filter. I actually said it's a great filter for the sisterhood. But I'm also read a comment I saw. Shout out to Sister Jade Irondale. She's an on-code sister, and these are the people that we want to talk to right now because this is a very serious discussion. And we're going to talk about why we need to talk about it. Because I know it's a lot of people like, well, I don't care. I don't care. You know, shout out B1 family. B1 people already know why this is important. And the B1 people, if you in the room, put B1 in there. If you've studied the likes of TN, PBT, and TBA, and definitely Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, put B1 in the comments section because you are the people that I'm going to be talking to specifically, and we're going to be the voices of reason because I see that we're the voices of reason in building a new black society. But let me read you this comment I saw on this sister's page. She shared it from another sister, okay? She said, I quickly dismiss, and this is about Jada Pinkett, obviously. She said, I quickly dismiss those who defiantly proclaim August is a grown man as those who have never worked with young people or took human development, especially as it relates to youth, seriously. Ironically, they tend to be folk who love to talk about generational curses and could even empathize with Jada about how her own unresolved childhood trauma led her into this relationship. Yet the same understanding wasn't extended to a young man just breaking into his 20s who came onto the scene singing about all the trauma and pain he'd endured in that short amount of time. He sings about grieving the loss of his brother to gun violence and desperately seeking his mother's love and affection. Those circumstances and these circumstances combined with stardom set the ground for substance abuse, and by Jada's own admission, when she first met August, who was friends with her son, he was asking for help with his addiction. If none of our discussion of this wild and crazy trip into the lives and loves of black celebrities includes an honest discussion about what predatory behaviors look like, then what are we doing? And let me read that last one again. If none of our discussion of this wild and crazy trip into the lives and loves of black celebrities includes an honest discussion about what predatory behavior looks like, then what are we doing? Sis, this gonna be a conversation for the sisters today because we keep saying, well, first of all, we keep saying we queens and we holler about black girl magic, and I've yet to find the magic that y'all keep hollering about. But okay, but sis, let's talk today because a nation can rise no higher than its women. We set the stage for everything. We the creator, we the mother, we the this, we the that, but we not able to be accountable for anything. We're also very mentally ill too. You done went to school, got all those degrees. I made a video called Twerking in the Middle of War, and can we hold black women accountable for anything? I made this video 1 year ago because I see it's a real bad sickness in the sisterhood. We can't take accountability for nothing. Had this been a man, y'all would have been ready to do him, give him the good old R. Kelly, Bill Cosby treatment. Let's cut out let's cut out all of that. The Jada Pinkett and what fucking grown woman I want to deal with. Fucking with a young boy anyway. That even desires a young man. See, I'm not one of those women, honey. I made a video about would you date a Gambian man. Y'all saw it in the little beach boy. It was about 22. His name was Mo Dude. I saw a few comments talking about you lusting after him. Sweetie, all of that was tongue-in-cheek humor. Telling him to do push-ups and all of that. That's like nephew type shit. I'm 38. And see, I'm going to get into the psychology of women that support Jada and the type of women Jada, the type of women Jada are and how we different. This the first difference right there. Women, I have found, and it never fails me, women that are attracted to younger men, they got very bullish masculine energy. I haven't met a lot of feminine women with feminine grace be attracted to little boys, to be attracted to that dynamic. I'd be good goddamn if I were single again, sweetie, even when I was single, the men had to be at least 10 to 15 years older, my God. And when I did date a man that was maybe 8 years older than me, I felt like I was rocking the cradle. So I'm just telling you the type of woman I am first, to preface this. So me and women like Jada, me and women that's already got those type of traits, and I'm not talking about Will because I'm going to get into that relationship too. I wouldn't even date a guy like Will either. Because I'm not into bisexual men, sweetie. I'm not into bisexuality. And when we were trying to tell you guys this years and years ago, y'all was like, oh, we want to tear down black love. Okay, we let y'all go on with it. Well, now that we got child pedophilia out here, the reason this is important, let me skip ahead for all the slow people. Dr. Millie Fuller talked about sexual confusion being one of the main weapons that white supremacy uses to get rid of us, to get rid of the warrior class. If you don't see sexual confusion all over this, well, you know what? You probably don't see it because we're so busy worshiping celebrities. That celebrity worship has been the downfall of black society forever. Black celebrities can get away with the most crazy acts against humanity, but as long as you're a celebrity or a pastor, black people will give you a pass. I am not one of those, sweetie. One of the women that like that younger dynamic and that'll groom somebody. They talked about him. That's your son's friend, fool. What kind of women thought that it wasn't nothing wrong with this? Where y'all nasty assholes at? I thought I was going to have a nice, loving discussion, but that just, it grosses me out because y'all going hard in the paint for this predatory behavior. I wouldn't have had no problem with it had y'all not made me tired as hell about the R. Kelly, Bill Cosby thing. And we was trying to tell you, don't do that, sis. You setting the precedence for them to come after any black man with no evidence. Y'all was trying to tell us that we supported R. Kelly and pedophilia, and we were like, no, everybody should be punished across the board for it. Where is Jada's punishment? I don't hear nothing about her getting punished for this predatory mess here. I'm not even a woman that's going to look at a younger man as attractive, let alone the friend of my son. Oh, my God. Oh, here the black women out here. This is why I've always said we've got three types of black people. The brilliant, the basic, and the brain dead. 90% of black society is basic and brain dead. The majority of black women are those bitter, burnt, single baby mamas with emotional issues, all out the frame, all like the yin yang, and they hate black men. That was one thing I talked about. Let me read something to y'all real quick. Hating black men and this gender war y'all got going on, which is what this has turned into. Let me tell y'all what y'all really doing. Black gender wars, oh Lord have mercy. Oh, I'm gonna say this first. Black gender wars are a bigger problem than crime, drugs, poverty, or inferior schools, okay? So y'all wanna argue that she got a point. You sounding feminist, and that's why I have to go here, because you don't even understand why I'm bringing this into context. Because crime, drugs, poverty, and inferior schools are the symptoms, not the cause of our relationship problems. The real problem is the war being waged against the black community by white supremacy. The black male and female are like two feuding parents trapped in a burning house that was set on fire by a gang of serial arsonists. Even though their children are dying from burns and smoke inhalation, the mother and father are arguing and blaming each other for a fire that they did not create instead of working together to put the fire out. Our mutual enemy, the white supremacy system, is completely responsible for the fire. However, once the fire is raging, our main priority should be to put out the fire or get out of that burning house. White people profit from gender wars. Once the male and female are divided, they will soon be conquered. The gender wars between males and females create demoralized adults, children, families, and communities. This manufactured conflict allows the powerful elite to take advantage and control the population. Let's talk about these elite real quick. The elite, the Hollywood elite, the dominant society, the people that put them on TV. Y'all don't even know the backstory. You won't understand that this is a satanic and demonic cult and system that's being brought down. This whole sex trafficking and child pedophilia, it is being exposed at its roots, and the people that are involved with it, the people that are on Jeffrey Epstein's flight list, from Barack Obama and Jay-Z and Will Smith. And we can't tell y'all that because we hotel, we conspiracy theorists. It's no conspiracy anymore. You either see this or you don't. See, that's why it's not about Jada and Will. They are the face. They're just one of many participants in this sexual confusion shit. Y'all not really ready to know these celebrities. Y'all don't know these celebrities standing for these people and saying that they represent the black family. They've never represented the black family for me, sweetie. Neither did the Obamas, okay? Now, I will admit, when I was a flight attendant in 2008, we flew into Houston Hobby, okay? And we was high-fiving every black person in the airport. We was excited because we want so badly to see black unification. We want to see a good, functional, black, strong black couple. That's what we want. Barack betrayed us. We found out how gay he was. He was the gay president. He stood for everything for the gays, and he didn't give us shit while we was being killed, but okay. But since Michelle had nice dresses for the niggas, all you gotta do is dress good for the niggas and have a little charm and charisma, and you got them. And they was doing all of the demonic devil's work in plain sight. I was gonna say behind closed doors, but here they did it in your face, and you're still worshiping them. So here we are with Will and Jada. Their children is confused as all outdoors, son's gay, wearing pink hair. All the signs are before us. And you talk about we need to stand for them as if they represent the black family. Jada Pinkett, what she has done, as my preface video earlier, she has made it so easy for the black women that's got some grace and class to be seen. Congratulations, ladies. If you single and you understood what I was talking about, you in high demand. Go ahead, brush your shoulders off a little bit. We need to do some matchmaking after this, because I want to tell you that congratulations, because you've gotten through a very powerful filter. See, we had some sleeper cells of feminism just lurking around. I knew they were still lurking around, but those R. Kellys and those Bill Cosby, see, that really tests me to see how well you are at critical thinking, how much you've gotten through your own trouble with the black man, to the point where you can get past your emotions and you can see who the real enemy is. The R. Kelly and the Bill Cosby situation showed me a lot of y'all was still sleeper cell feminists. And this, thankfully, has shown me who the real women that understand what this is about. This is about sexual deviancy and confusion, sweetie. This is about getting sexual access to our children. Who they put in front of you means everything. They know who you believe, how you believe. They know they niggas. They knew how to get you with religion. They knew how to make you docile with that. And they know how to make you sign on to some sexual confusion and some weird dysfunctional relationship. They'll sprinkle enough cute stuff in it. But see, when I smell that LGBT shit, when I smell that feminist stuff, I already know that ain't a sister of mine, baby. She was telling, what's the boy named Stephon Curry, Aisha Curry, giving her advice. And we know how much of a wreck that tragic mulatto or whatever she's supposed to be this week, with them albino pit bull looking ass that black folks worship, because y'all got to be as light skinned. Oh Lord, she so pretty. The sickness in the plantation. But my point was, she sat there with that young lady and told Aisha Curry that it was okay to attract and to want attention from other men, even if you're married, and it's okay to be jealous of your husband's success. That's that feminist shit to me. That's out of order. That's out of order. These are not sisters that's invited to my tea, not for my high tea. They won't be there. The B1 sisters will be there because they can see through the bullshit. They're not confused. They understand the system of white supremacy and what sexual confusion and putting them as the mascot for this shit really means. Let me read another comment, because everybody ain't stupid out here, thank God. And that was from a lady. That comment I had earlier was from a woman. So let me read you guys a comment from, shoot, this was a real good one. I'm gonna read you one from a brother. And this was on my most recent video I did, my preface video. And a lot of y'all be so awake out here. Shout out to you, like seriously, like y'all be getting it. And I'm telling you, if you single, you're not gonna be single long. If you coming over here, I'm gonna do some matchmaking events because y'all done went through a serious filter. Women and men, if y'all on code with this scandal, y'all made for each other, okay? But I'll talk about that later. He said, this is shout out to you, Alan. He said, for me, this isn't about Jada and Will and how they play in the bedroom. My problem is with Jada not taking any responsibility or even regretting taking advantage of an emotionally vulnerable young man who came to the Smith family for mentoring and support for a serious drug problem. The boy was 20 years, Jada's junior, and a friend to their children. To me, Jada used the boy and was ethically predatory for having sex with August. You can't mentor someone with your sex organs, and people would be livid if Will Smith found himself in a similar situation with a drug-addicted woman whom he was mentoring. Jada is all the way wrong, to be honest, and that should be an issue that Black people focus on. How do we appropriately mentor and help each other? God damn it, bravo. 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 Those are our Black men. Don't you ever say Black men are stupid Black. No, see, when it comes to stuff like this, sis, can I be honest with y'all sisters? It be my brothers that be woke as hell. Y'all got an issue with the wrong man, boo. Had y'all put y'all weight and heat on white men that was raping and stop trying to make every brother that then broke up with you, you projecting all your issues and hatred on Black men, you can't even think straight. I couldn't find a friend in this type of society. I can't be close to women that have a real deep resentment for Black men. Don't y'all understand? I've been saying this for years. It's an epidemic amongst women. Black women have a lot of Black women. Black women, we need to do some real work in cleaning up our sisterhood. A lot of y'all don't like the brothers. It's showing, boo. It's showing you can't even stay on code. Can't even stay on code. Because y'all arguing. But if I bring up sister wives, oh dear God, we talking about everything except for what we need to be talking about. We talking about one system that's perverted. Hollywood is Holly weird, baby. They got these people up here grooming you and your children to accept sexual confusion. And y'all have signed right on to it. Talking about they real Black love and all of this. Do y'all see Jaden and Willow? How fucking sexual confused they are? No, I'm good. I'm okay. She want to be polyamorous and she feel like having sex with her. No, I'm straight. Nope. You that much, and then the people talking about he was legal. And see, that's the part y'all don't understand predatory behavior. You don't understand predatory behavior. I saw people saying that same shit when I talked about sex tourism here in the Gambia. It don't underage and underdeveloped, sweetie, taking advantage of somebody's situation. Lord have mercy. Taking advantage of somebody's emotional and economic situation, that's abuse, sweetie. That's abuse. And see, we had this other stupid, I don't stand for nothing culture. I ain't judging them. We need to judge. That's what our problem is, because we don't have any standards. I ain't want to judge. No, this is how we got so much filth being unchecked. A sisterhood with no accountability. Sis, for those of you that understand and you stand for real Black love and real heteronormative relationship and the man as the head and no disrespecting him in public and all that type of stuff, like, I'm not going to get into all of that. It was deplorable. This is deplorable for other reasons to me, because they're the people that's involved with child sex trafficking, like, but y'all caught up on a celebrity. I'm not caught up on a celebrity. I'm caught up on that damn flight list and who was on Jeffrey Epstein's flight log. That's what I want to know, because see, what I do know is underneath the belly, the real history, the underbelly of America is built off of slavery and damn human and sex trafficking. That's it. Slavery and human sex trafficking, they go hand in hand, kind of. Because you can't talk about slavery without talking about the heinous acts of sexual abuse and rape and molestation that's there. We still got so much confusion in us that we don't even know what's right and what's okay. In my book, I talk about that too. What came from Europe, that stuff, that generational, pain that was passed down, those perverted ways that we bring into our bedroom. That's not us. But again, we talked about sister wives and polygamy and polygyny or whatever you want to call it today. Men having multiple wives for the purpose of family, extending family, having a lot of children and procreation, as opposed to looking at it as a sexual need. Y'all still can't even have that conversation. Those same women that were closed about you not understanding, it's not about sex. It's about community. Oh my God. Will and Jada, they are not the black love that we think they are, because we need to understand what a beard looks like. That's another aspect to this. We get so caught up in what things look like, but when all the signs and the writing is on the wall and, not just rumors, but this is stuff that's real about them, about Will Smith, how he got the gig, Benny Medina, Quincy Jones. I mean, hell, even Quincy Jones was raping Teddy Campbell. Y'all gotta understand, the people behind the people you see on TV been messed up too. This is a part of this culture, of Hollywood culture. Having babies and showing people that you're grooming them to be feminine. All this pink hair, Dwayne Wade's son and Will Smith's son, they've been grooming these young men to be sexually available. This is called breeding out the warrior class. That's what this is about. And the reason it's important to talk about, for those of you that want to just keep shooing it away, it ain't no big deal, But wait a second, hold on. Y'all was all up in arms when we was talking about R. Kelly though, and these same women. Oh, I don't care what go on in their bedroom. No, we're talking about sexual confusion. That's what this is about. It's about sexual confusion. And who they're using. They're using people in the dominant society to mask it and to groom you into being okay with it. The bigger conversation is child sex trafficking. Child sex trafficking, y'all. Hello? This is what my conclusion is around that too. Y'all don't care about children and child sex crimes like you think you do. I'm gonna call that one now. Just like I knew y'all didn't care about the girls when y'all was talking about R. Kelly. Because y'all were the only one. Everybody was talking about, we all knew. But then y'all were the ones that was, supporting his concerts. Yeah, y'all got mad at R. Kelly because the dominant society told you to get mad. And we started talking about the false equivalencies and who else needed to be put on trial and why you shouldn't just allow them to railroad this black man. Y'all was calling us, and y'all called us pedo supporters. That's how goofy in the head a lot of our sisters are out here. We're not talking to you no more, sis. You got a degree. Okay, that don't mean you smart. People with all the degrees in the world that don't understand the system of white supremacy, you're a dummy. You're being played every day. You don't impress me. These are not the women I want to hang out with. You think this is a gender war for you. This is about you proving some of black men. I am so tired of black women like that. Y'all are so disgusting. Get out of the womb school. We don't want you. That is let me tell you something. Motherfuckers got me hot. Black gender wars are anti-family and anti-survival. The family is the foundation of every society on earth. Marriage is the legal, moral, and spiritual commitment a man and woman make to raise their children with the protection of a stable, committed home. Unfortunately, some blacks feel a lifetime commitment is too old-fashioned, too confining, and totally unnecessary for bringing children to the world. This belief is illogical for three reasons. If a black male and female cannot commit to staying together, it's unlikely they can or will not commit to raising mentally sane black children. The end result is uncommitted, disconnected baby mamas and daddies, broken children, broken families, and a broken nation. The traditional marriage model adopted by the most successful ethnic groups in America is being rejected by the least successful ethnic group in America, which is blacks. It's impossible to build strong business, and bases without building strong communities. Strong communities require strong families. Strong families require strong men and women who are committed to raising their children under one roof. We cannot build strong families, communities, or strong businesses bases until we end black gender wars. Y'all were so busy talking about men can't take when they're being cheated on. Oh my God, missed it. Missed it. I can't do those basic chicks no more. They thinking with their sexuality. That's the same logic. You can't think in your sexuality for everything. Men are a lot more evolved than women give them credit to be, because you have a feminist society that's programmed you to think men are stupid, and they're not. They watching y'all right now. You gonna stay single forever. You don't even know why you single. I break that down. Black women over 30, what the real dating landscape is. When I get to the part about having poor social skills and degrees and being emotionally unstable and stuff like that, like that's why B1 on code black men, they don't even want to touch y'all. They can't touch you. You got weave in your hair, you believe in the white Jesus, you off code, you jumping on the mainstream media back anytime they talking about the black man. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to make you guys the enemy. And it's a ton of you. I hope y'all will come over here. Like, don't mess with my circle. I wouldn't invite you to the luncheon, sis. I'm not your type. If y'all was the type that was like, well, what about with polygamy? Can't a woman have multiple husbands? And I will say again, it's about biology and science. It's not about sexuality. The people that have a real healthy idea of it. And I'm tired of talking about this and making this equivalency, because y'all were so cool with Jada, but y'all think something's nasty about that family dynamic of sister wives. Like, what's wrong with you? I'm not even practicing, as a polygamist. And it's like, I'm just logical. One, the difference is, one, Western society told you one was bad, and the other, Western society put in your face and made you think that they were good. That's all. That's the only difference. Black women, if you understand this, and you were one of those women that understood me the whole time, please come to the Gambia. Please, you are invited to my come into the womb school. The women that don't understand this, and that was talking about why a woman can't have 10 husbands, and you don't understand how disgusting that is, and how unnecessary that is, and how it's not the same. There's no you can't even get one husband. Let's be straight up. These women talking like this can't even get one good man, let alone a husband. Talk about, well, it should be equal. Take that feminist, unnatural shit on somewhere else. Because people that are adopting a real African-centered mindset, it's not about that westernized gender war, female against. We on something else and something higher. Take the gender war away. I'm tired of being around black women that's angry with the black man and don't even know it. It's like being around a closet racist. They talk like, oh, no, I love black people, but let one thing go down. Let something go missing. They're going right to the black person. Hey, Tyrone, do you know did you see those new glasses I bought? And you're like, yeah. It don't take long to see that really you didn't like me all along. You was racist all along. Same with black sisters that claim they conscious. I've done my hair on. You got the arc on. My eye. What the pose they do? My eye. My eye sisters got all the issues with black men. Can't even get one, a quality one. Can't keep them. Root chakra all messed up. And so I have to see this from y'all all the time. You don't even know how to deal with each other. You should go to my blog, Confessions of a Sag, artbodysoul.blogspot.com. It's got a lot of adult material in it. I wrote an article called The Last Straight Black Female in Atlanta, Not Even a Little Bit Bi. I talked about how you have 3 types of black women when I'm making friends, and I'm talking about the sexual confusion that's really real in the sisterhood. I found out you got a black woman that want to be friends and she want to hang out and go shopping because she genuinely wants to do that. This is what I had to learn living in Atlanta. This is the landscape I immediately picked up. The girlfriends that want to be girlfriends because it's a natural, pure thing. And then you have the women that want to be homegirls with you because they want to eat your pussy. Okay, that's real. Then you have the black women that want to be friends with you because they want to eat your pussy or they want their man to eat your pussy and they want to watch. I was like, wow, we got a lot of sexual confusion going on. We don't know if you like women, you want to play. Like, I don't play like that. I don't play like that. Like, I wasn't even a chick to go in strip club. Even if I did, this was long, long ago. I was the one that'll just put the money on the table. Like, don't give me no lap dance. It's context. We can sit in the woods at a healing retreat. Not that I'm gonna do this, and definitely not with all these confused broads out here. And just for example, if it's context, if we naked, and this is the context of a strip club and why I don't do strip clubs. Context of us being in the woods, having a healing retreat, and we're embodying our greatness and empowering each other and giving each other positive affirmations about our body. Cool, we can do that being naked. Throwing your ass in a circle in a sexual connotation, to me, is gross. Don't do that for me, sis. I don't want no lap dance. That's disgusting. I ask men, would you like to go to a male strip club and get a lap dance from a man? I said, that's how straight I am. I used to say that all the time in Atlanta. Don't ask me if I'm bi-curious. No, I'm not. I'm not. We have made such a bi-curious society, it makes me sick. I'm so tired of y'all. I can't take it. You can take this as me saying I hate gay people. No, I hate confusion. If you're gay, you know you're gay, you're cool. If you're on code, great. Great. If you know white people are your enemy, okay, like, I'm not going to demonize you for how you spiritually set up in the moment, because that's just where you are. I have a whole different outlook on people being gay from an African-centered perspective. It's not the same as Judeo-Christian, and it's not fire and brimstone. So I have I have a broader perspective when it comes to the LGBT, black, not whites. I can give a fuck less about white people, especially white gays. I don't care. But I have to make the distinction with us. Because we got a lot of trauma, we got a lot of nuances, and we're looking for a place of refuge too. Okay, everybody doesn't really fit the code, but if you fit the code and the mode of a black person that's pro-black, and you just so happen to be gay, okay, you're cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't look for me to be evil to them. Because heterosexual people, straight black women that hate black men, you not on my team, sis. Does that make sense to y'all? Because y'all gonna try to paint me in one box, and my box that you need to paint me in is this color, it's black. That's the box I'm in. It's black, and it's B1, and it's on code. I know who my open enemy is. So when it comes to the black family, when it comes to understanding this system, this demonic Hollywood system, you don't understand that you're giving people an okay and an okay pass. You're supporting a culture that's all about child pedophilia. You don't even know what these people are doing behind closed doors. They talk about the Wayfair closets thing. I mean, they made Pizzagate. They told you how they order up the children. Y'all don't want to hear none of it. You can go look up this stuff online. I'm not everybody's YouTuber, but y'all have seen the information's out here. Y'all don't want to hear it. The same with these bishops like Eddie Long. They doing all types of ungodly stuff in your face, but because of who they are and their celebrity, you go numb. We can't even get you. You can't even pay attention, and we can't even get you to practice critical thinking. Black women were so in their lower root chakra on this thing, and so sexual. Black women are so sexual these days. I'm so tired of it. Can't look past their pussy for nothing, but they all virtuous. Not as much as you think. That narrative is not being told. One thing I realized as a matchmaker for all those years when I was in Atlanta, I quickly realized the first reason why I became a matchmaker and started doing singles events way back in the day was I was meeting all these amazing black men. And I was like, well, hell, I can't date them all. I created a database because I was learning how to meet them. I knew how to meet them. The goods I had attracted them, so it naturally gave me a database. But the other thing I saw was all of this, it ain't no good black man, and then all these quality black women were single. I was like, that's a lie. Propaganda and media propaganda is real. I quickly found that out working with us in supposedly the worst place to find quality black men, which is also a lie. I saw immediately that black women were afraid to take accountability. They weren't as marketable as they thought they were. They didn't really have social skills, and they really weren't that appealing as they thought they were. Because when I talked about the singles events and even screening people in the beginning and personality types, you can immediately see, okay, you got a PhD, but I started saying, that means please help me date. Terrible with the opposite sex, unaware, and looking at them like didn't even know how to put themselves together, had poor body language coming in a singles event, but you got a PhD though, coming in singles events just looking. I said, wow. And then the ones that was together had such a nasty attitude. I was like, And then I saw this was a pattern over the years. Y'all saying y'all ready and y'all shit. It's this thing with black women act like they shit don't stink. Huh. And they acting like black men are not available and they're the reason why they single. That's not true. That's just not true. I'm like, they are so full of shit. And I'm a black woman, clearly. It's like, no, it's the type of black woman that's having a problem. They have no game, they're overweight, they got terrible feminine grace or no feminine grace at all, masculine, you know what I mean, emotional baggage, trauma, been sexually abused, have sexual trauma, that's still waiting. I was seeing it, like, nah, and I'm not saying the men are perfect, but the narrative is unbalanced. They was telling y'all that it's a shortage of good quality black men. And God help you, y'all really still believe that. It's not. It's actually not. It's a shortage of on-code, awake black women. When I talk to high quality men, they can't get you to have your weight in order. They can't get you to get your attitude in order, no feminine grace. You don't even know what that means. It means more than having a pussy, okay? Having a pussy, a vagina, and being a lady are two different things. You're mean as hell. And you think your degree up your sexual market value, and it doesn't. It doesn't. So these same broads that get all the way up in life, they don't know who to look at, who to idolize, because they single themselves. They got a dysfunctional mindset themselves. So of course a lot of them was thinking that Jada was the bomb and missing it. Because they got a lot of issues themselves with the black man, with the black woman, with the black family, with this type of mindset. But they smoking weed, got the umps and the locks and all of this stuff and declaring they deep. I'm going to read y'all another one. Oh, Lord, I love these comments sometimes, child. Some of these comments give me life everlasting. Let me see. Where was this? I'm trying to make sure. Hold on, y'all. I can't remember where it was. Oh! All of y'all are not stupid. All of y'all are not stupid. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to look for this comment too long, but it was so good. Damn. Oh, okay. But he basically said, shout out to you, Bobby Drake. But he basically was saying that this is the type of thing that men, they looking at. Like, y'all are paying attention to this type of thing. Like, y'all already know. Hold on, I think I got the post. I think I remember where the post was now, y'all. My bad. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm about to find it right. Okay, here we go. He said, Bobby Drake, shout out to you, boo. He said, we knew it to, because my post said, I hate to say I told you so. Hold on, my post. I said, I hate to say I told you so, but the Jada scandal revealed just how toxic / mentally ill black females have become. # not sorry. And this is what my brother had to say. He said, we knew it to be true, but this situation did an excellent all caps job of flushing many of the more conservative ones out of hiding. The situation also revealed how big celebrity worship is among black people. You can lead a massive amount of black folks wrong if you simply put the right black face on it. Honey. And look, at John Ross Ford, he said it's a blessing in disguise. Sisters don't know that quality men are writing them off, judging from their replies. Worst part, they'll be whining to our Kathy about not being able to find a quality black man. It gets old after a while dealing with Cat Call Tyrone and Pistol Mac. Thank you. Shout out to you, brother John Ross Ford and brother Bobby Drake. It revealed how big celebrity worship is. And it did an excellent job of flushing many of those conservative, toxic, mentally ill ones out. Is some of y'all still, and what he means by that, and what I mean by that, to give it more context, that's the residual feminism still left. Because again, that feminism, that war against the black man and black woman, that was given to you when they pit the male slave against the female slave. And it doesn't benefit us. It's anti-survival, okay? As I talked about, strong communities are built off of strong families. Strong businesses, strong economic structures are built off of communities. Communities are built off of families. That's the structure. If we have sexual confusion leading us and degeneracy, and I can just do what I want, and anything they can do, I can do better. Feminist stuff, you're gonna be out of whack and out of order, as I see a lot of black women now. You think you got a dick, you don't have a dick. You do not have a dick. And that's all y'all have learned how to do is deflect. They torn the black family apart, and here you is supporting them. If you one of the women that get this, you're welcome to the womb school. If you one of the women that completely disagree, your womb school dues and your book is non-refundable. Just go ahead and leave. You can call me a woman basher. I've heard it all, honey. When you standing for something and you're not falling for any old thing and you're not feminist, it's going to trigger you to your very core of your rotten, bitter, treacherous, treasonous soul. I do not wish to unify or align with those black women that think that they can do it all and do anything, like Gabrielle Union was telling y'all in her book. Oh, fuck your pussy, fuck it up, fuck it down, fuck it international, fuck everybody. You don't think it's no rules? Oh, no, we're good. And you over 30 talking like this? If y'all don't get y'all dusty, failed sisterhood, church wig, cancer patient wig wearing asses up out the collective, we're tired of you. The bitter, broken baby mamas that's burned and busted and disgusted and still waiting on Boaz. Oh, Lord, they still waiting on Boaz in the church. You don't even know what a good quality man at. And we telling you that you need to get a Black Panther for your ass. Because all them niggas that like Boaz up in the church, if a man doing this in church, he ain't heterosexual, sweetie. So a lot of black women, y'all have been duped. You haven't even been taught how to be a woman. You haven't seen the proper black family structure. So of course you're going, okay, this mess. You're going to call the women that stand for something else everything you want, and we do not care. You guys, it's a race to the bottom. These twerkaholics, these same women don't feel like you need to raise your daughter to do anything more than just twerk and get their hair done. I'm over those black women. Don't even have to want to breastfeed. You talk about having more than 3 babies. Oh, Lord, no, one and done. Just so anti-survival, anti-family. You don't see nothing getting it. Realize. And out here to the Gambia, the real conversation, you do not care children being raped and molested. They're going back to having access to us sexually and the children, okay? That's where they want to get back to. This is how they groom us to okay this as a society. Congratulations if you made it through this filter. I'd like to invite you. We're going to make a separate group, B1 singles, honey, on cold singles. Because if you made it through this and you single, you just look. It don't be a whole lot of other stuff. Yeah, work on your issues, sis. Okay, yeah, we got to get the body right, But honey, let me tell you something. You are in such high demand. You are so beautiful right now. Black women that get this, y'all are so beautiful right now to me. You are so smart to me. Get up out of this mess. I just have to shout y'all out. I'm like, girl, can we have lunch? Put lunch in the comment section. If y'all got this, you understood. You was like, all right, this is some bullshit. Put lunch, because I'm looking for a personal sisterhood of women that's gonna be coming out here. We building things. These are the women I want to do business with. I'm not leaving my son. Do you know our son is precious to us? I'm not leaving our son with none of these women. They think that this is okay. And then I saw those comments on the R. Kelly thing. Okay, I got a couple of lunch sisters, okay? I got some lunch days. Okay. Ooh. I remember seeing the R. Kelly thing, and they were saying, oh, I'd never leave my kids around you, the people that support him, which we weren't supporting him. We were saying that you need to, give the same justice across the board. But okay, anyway, they was too stupid to get that. Okay, so now we have to see y'all saying that this shit was cute and she just got her a piece and Will can handle it. I'm like, no, our son can't be around you, sweetie. You those aunts that we can't, y'all know how much molestation goes on in families with aunts, and y'all need to give black men a voice to speak. This man can't even have a voice to be a victim because y'all making it y'all acting like this black man wanted it. That's why I can't stand it. These sisters are not my sisters. It makes me disgusted because I've heard of men that was young as 7 years old been molested. A dear friend of mine was molested. Open about sharing his story. And he had people even ask him if he wanted it. Like, are you sure you don't want it? Did you? Like, men can't be innocent from unwanted sexual. Oh my God. They can't be taken. Even when they die, y'all leaving. It's sad. So nobody cares about what this league represents. For all the slow kids, Will and Jada Pinkett-Smith and all these people in Hollywood, there's a real force that's removing the veil to show y'all what this real child sex trafficking is about globally. The global child sex trafficking ring and pedophile ring is being exposed on every front, y'all. Every front. Obama, honey, all on Jeffrey Epstein's flight log. Y'all still calling people conspiracy theorists because they're telling you the connection with this and secret societies and rituals and satanic rituals and children sacrificing. Like, y'all still ain't got that part yet either. That's conspiracy theory too. Okay, all right, that's okay. I wanted to make this video because, again, all the black women that are healthy, whose root chakra ain't bust wide open. Some of these black women, females out here, are no good. And this goes for African too. Y'all in the same boat, because pedophilia is being exposed and y'all don't care about it. The people that want to care about what I'm saying, my curse words, my tone, and we calling you stupid, we calling you a bluff because we actually starting to see that y'all don't really care about it. Because if we really cared about, it's almost like the example that they use a lot. If, white people were so good, white people would end white supremacy and racism immediately. If they really were against it, you know what I'm saying? Like, let something happen to a dog, they'll all rise up, child, and stuff gets passed. Okay, legislation and everything. So the same here. If we really were outraged about as much child sex trafficking going on, our conversation would be totally different. Our actions would be different. Y'all even afraid to talk about it. I'm making YouTube videos telling the collective on a global mass scale. People can't even do that. You can't even talk about what it is, let alone the solution. So we talk about what's the solution? What's the solution? Don't you understand acknowledging the goddamn problem and telling people about the problem unashamed, unapologetically, unafraid? Don't you know that's a huge part of the solution? Because we got so many people, so many nations that's like, I don't know, I ain't gonna say nothing. I can't say nothing. People got a platform, won't even say anything. Well, this is the platform where I'm gonna tell you that all your dearly beloved black celebs and couples, I don't look up to them, you shouldn't look up to them, and nobody, and no black person that has a real brain looks up to celebrities to get them out of oppression. They're not the ones that's going to get us out of oppression. They're not the ones that's going to tackle this child sex trafficking and the global pedophile ring being exposed because they're a part of it. Pathetic. These people don't care about these children. They care more about being pissed off with the messenger than the goddamn kids. Y'all better know this right now. They're showing you, even if they hear this, they're going to still say, oh, well, it was about Will being jealous. Doop, doop, doop. They're telling you that they're slow, okay, and their brain is gone. We don't talk to people like that no more, okay? War is going on. People are being killed. And when you start talking to people in real terms, they go crazy, right? What? That's called cognitive dissonance. No matter how much evidence you put in their face, they will never believe it. That's basically the short version of what cognitive dissonance is. We have 90% of black people cognitive dissonant, and you know how here in the continent, child, just come off sleep. They still talking about some good missionaries out here. They got missionaries raping them and their children blind, raping them economically and physically, sexually abusing these children, and they still holler about it some good missionaries. That shit's so old. It's so time out for entertaining fuck shit. I don't have to entertain every black woman. The video I did in the womb school today, ladies. I talked about who's right for this space. I ain't trying to unify with everybody. I ain't everybody's homegirl, black girlfriend, all this type of stuff. Because I know if you make the decision to support what we're doing in this movement based on emotion, you're going to be pissed off with me from one day to the next. I'm not looking for that type of friendship. Y'all got some type of fantasy BFF thing in your head and acting like we gotta agree on everything. Don't try to agree with me on everything, because I'm a black woman that makes most black women mad. You know why? Because I hold black women accountable. So usually it ain't gonna work out unless you really have a mind to want to get yourself together and just love to see and hear the truth. Then I'll be good for you. But usually you like to hear from burned, bitter black women who've got weight issues, health issues, men issues, and I have none of that. So I'm gonna piss a lot of you off, and I don't care about white people. I'm not scared of white people. I'm not trying to align with white people. I'm not trying to have white friends. I'm not trying to be light-skinned or hoping and wishing I was. I'm not trying to align with that either. Not only am I not trying to align with that self-hate colorism shit, I'm the one that's trying to get 10 shades, 5 shades at least, darker. I'm the one that didn't get messed up at all. Like, they didn't mess with my sexuality, they didn't even mess with my self-worth, my pride, like the way I look, like that type of stuff. We're not questioning that no more. Because that's the sickness I see amongst y'all. Still worshiping light skin, green eyes, this, that. You still hate me. Like, it's so many issues, sweetie. No, so yeah, you'll have a problem with me. I curse. I'm not Christian. I love to suck my husband's dick. Y'all not doing all that. Y'all got weight issues. You single. You believe in the white Jesus, and you got personality issues, and you have no personality. So that's a lot of black women. But they got degrees though. They got degrees, and they over here hollering about Jada is okay. Women that are happily married, that have masculine husbands, don't talk like that. They don't. Beautiful, attractive, marketable women that are on code, they don't talk like that. The on code women and men, all y'all needed was a facilitator to get together. Y'all are made for each other. See, that's why I get excited about matchmaking. This makes me excited about matchmaking, actually. Because I saw so many stupid black women that weren't able and wanted to be accountable for shit. I said, let me leave them alone, honey. They keep coming up short when the men looking for wives. I'm trying to get on one that don't have weight issues, emotional and mental issues, wigs on their head, and baby daddy issues out the yin yang. I had to kind of calm down a sec. And they was all cold and cooning. I couldn't do nothing with that. So now when I see these beautiful women, they come in the womb school, they on the page and the network, they get it. I'm like, oh girl, I got you. Do you know how beautiful that makes y'all look? Like, y'all get it. Y'all are like a chosen one, like seriously. And if you got some weight issues, girl, we can work with that. If you're on code, I'm glad you mentioned it. Girl, we can get all this right. Because if your mind bad ain't shit we can do with that. I know a lot of fire sisters and all that stuff, but girl, they so off code. They want to be like Michelle Obama and they worship the Obamas, but the real men, the real B1 riders and Black Panthers, the only men I would look at this point are awake, on code, and B1, okay? Successful, wealthy, minds right. If they ain't got a little money, they just got a little money, honey, that wealth consciousness with you coming together, y'all gonna build an empire. So what I'm saying is this. You just got something to work on, but you on code, you understand this, congratulations. The Jada Pinkett thing, you made it through the filter, you are in high demand, okay? I need you and want you in the womb school. I've got so many men that are waiting for you, especially if you come into the Gambia. This excites me. I'm like, oh, girl, y'all done went through a huge filter. If you really get it, the Jada thing, and you get that, y'all, you deserve a round of applause. It was a filter, wasn't it? Girl, that filter was good. I said, this ain't nothing to be mad about. This is something to celebrate. Let me let y'all see the rest of my goddamn dress. This shit hitting a little bit. Y'all see my dress, girl? Oh, girl. Honey. I ain't gonna turn to the side because it's a bandage dress and it took my butt down a little bit and I don't like that. But anyway, Y'all gonna be okay. So first, if you're interested in this, and again, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's dysfunctional shit, it actually made me really, really excited about matchmaking because I got to see all these woke, smart black men and women. I was like, oh, okay. We need to get y'all together. We can work situations out because I'm telling you, a lot of y'all just wanting to find other uncold people because you've been turned off, haven't you? You like, hell, these bitches crazy. And you look at the men, they simping out. What the hell? You know, the simp men, the B1 uncold men, the B1 uncold women. We're gonna have a nice little B1 singles group. And y'all know Danae, Melvin, y'all just recently got engaged. Shout out to y'all, my B1 couple. We love y'all. Okay. Y'all gonna help me put this group together because y'all know I said something about this months ago. I've been wanting to come up with a B1 singles group for the longest, but filters are real and I know they're very important, and this has been a huge filter. So I've seen a lot of quality candidates, people that can think, women that can think, men that can think. If you can think, oh honey, we can work with that. So anyway, that's definitely an invite to you women that get this, women that know that the Jada Pinkett thing is so much bigger. It's so much bigger than you competing with a man and a woman can cheat too. Oh my God, I'm so tired of y'all not seeing this thing. This is big. This is about having sexual access to our children, promoting, sexual confusion and normalizing sexual confusion. That's what this is about. So if you're not sexually confused, and some of this resonated with you, and you've been looking for a group of women that's like, oh girl, y'all look at y'all girlfriends like, what the fuck? How you gonna make this shit okay? If that's you, yeah, we won't. Come on, sis. Because it was a woman today that was in one of our rooms. I didn't know she wasn't a member, official member yet, but she had some really good stuff to say. And one of the things she said was, Jada is a very dysfunctional and emotionally damaged person, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, that type of thing. And she had a lot of things that I had to say. So I'm the person that'll challenge whoever you think is the bomb. I'm usually gonna be the sister that's like, no, they actually really not the bomb. Because what white people, what they put in the dummy society, what they hold up is usually what we don't need to go with. And the Smiths are no exception, the Obamas are no exception. And the reason I keep mentioning them is because the black celebrity worship and people that actually represent a satanic cult. Y'all so Christian, but y'all with the Obamas and Pizzagate. I can't. Y'all know this is laughable, right? Y'all know this is laughable, right? Like people that's super like. So that's why I'm talking to a specific person. This broadcast, my network ain't for everybody. This is for specific people that get the bullshit, because we don't have time to educate and tell you how we know it's satanic, and we don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't. You know what I mean? No, it's somebody says celebrities have the worst lives, but most can't see it. Honey, it's deeper than that. I just said it's about a satanic cult. It just ain't got nothing to do with a good life or bad life. This is a satanic cult that people be fucking supporting. They don't even know it. Bless their heart. Exactly. Jada mama was on drugs and from Baltimore. Yeah, and so if your mama on drugs, when you have a mom that was on drugs, ain't no telling what Jada saw growing up. Jada being confused. Jada wasn't ever my sister, my rider. She wasn't ever that girl. She was a girl that liked roughnecks. I don't trust black women that like thugs anyway, so I don't know. I never dated a thug in my life. I'm like, Tupac. Girl, I did not listen to Tupac until well into my adulthood. You know what I was doing when Tupac died in '96? I was at the Alabama School of Fine Arts learning the difference between the Baroque classical period and the neoclassical period. I wasn't even listening to gangster rap like that. Like, I can talk about it from an anthropological perspective. You know what I mean? Like the history through music genres. I can talk about hip hop very well. But Tupac and that roughneck stuff, that was never me, girl. I was playing the piano, I was learning classical, I was learning languages and all that type of stuff. And when he died, I was like, what? Who is this? Okay, gang violence. I don't know nothing about that. Like, I lived in the hood, working class community, but my mom kept me sheltered. I was sheltered. I was sheltered from the shit. The pregnant stuff, getting pregnant early, the gang banging, getting put in jail. My mom had the clank, clank, clank. You about to look at this dictionary every weekend. and memorize words. You're going to go to art class, dance class, charm school, and that's another thing. A sister in the womb school mentioned that we need to bring back charm schools. That whole hard leg, and I could be, I'm not that woman for you, baby. We talking about charm schools, honey. How to walk with grace. Let me move my hamper back. Having presence. A lot of black women these days, they're not even present. Posture's not there. They haven't been taught how to be a woman and have feminine grace and flow. Hasn't been taught. And nothing's there. No talent, no mouthpiece. They can't speak in public. Those used to be things that were really, really, really considered, made you bougie and amazing and great and dynamic. Could you play an instrument? Did you have a talent? These hard leg and I don't know nothing about that. What your mama have you involved in? What type of women you around? It's not about getting your nails done. It's not about earrings. I could take all of this off and be a full woman with feminine grace and flow. Feminine grace is a woman's ability to create, to be in touch with her creativity, to be in touch with healing others, to nurture, to bring healing to a situation, to a community. Can you bring resolve? Can you make a soft place for people, children, animals, your men to fall? These are things about feminine grace. Having a skill, being able to use it to your ability to influence you and have a positive effect on those around you. That's feminine grace. But what we got is women bent down, shaking their ass, and are so disconnected from womanhood. They don't want to talk about having children, breastfeeding. They want to talk about birth control, cutting off the flow of life, and being mad at men. So no, look. The game that they've pulled on you, and the reason why we're having such a battle and men are having such a battle to find quality women is because a lot of you have been made masculine and a lot of men have been made feminine. They don't even want to talk to you about this. Well, we gotta do something too. We gotta take accountability too. The simps in the comments that probably said this, I hear them again too. They feminine. They ain't used to hearing their mama, a black woman, get that work. So they gotta be all in the mix. Well, it's black men too. Simps, feminine. You're not able to just stand and see somebody be held accountable. They've been made feminine too. They looking at you to figure everything out. They've been broken economically. I know. And they've made you masculine, made you the breadwinner, sis, right? So you got all these feminine men out here, all these masculine women out here. I got away from the States because I really honestly wanted to be away from a culture of women that normalized disrespecting black men. I got tired of it. That was one thing I look forward to, coming to a different place. I could have a more healthier relationship. I could be around a healthier group of women. And that's something that I hand custom make for my life. As we getting people to build this new black society, we can't have that feminist and want to talk back to a man, and a man can't do it as well as a woman can. Energy, I can't, sweetie. I just can't. I can't. That's anti-survival, okay? And we're not interested in that. We know that leads to death. You're gonna be broke by yourself and alone. Can't nobody build generational wealth arguing at the head, nobody to protect you. Who's your first line of defense? Not your homegirl with the bungles and the bangs and the purses. That's not your first line of defense. Sweetie, I've been saying this for years. It's the black man. The black man is your first line of defense. We out of whack. All this black girl magic. We were so magical. Over 600,000 hysterectomies are done in the U.S. and 78% of them are done on black women. That ain't magical to me. If you were so magical, you would need hospitals as much as you do black woman. You stay sick, black woman. But is black girl magic? That don't sound magical. Taking birth control pills every month, spontaneously terminating babies, because that's what it does. It programs your womb to terminate fetuses. Does that sound like you virtuous Proverbs 31 people, women? You don't sound virtuous to me. No, not virtuous at all. 78% of hysterectomies are on black women. You've been duped. And a lot of you don't even want to have babies. You're not juicy no more. I don't want to hang around you. I don't want to hang around them women. I just gotta be honest. I don't want to be around you. I don't. I don't want to fake it no more, y'all. I don't want to fake it no more. I don't want y'all to fake it like we cool, because actually you're not cool with me. My motto is a woman that hates black men cannot be my friend. We drawing a line in the sand today here, sis, with all of this sexually confused and the hormones imbalance. We don't know what your sexuality want to be. I can't do that. I can't do that with y'all, okay? You want to be feminist. You want to argue with men and act like you got a dick. You do not have a dick. What you have is a Venus, a vagina, and a penis. And I talked about that some time ago, but it's a Venus. It's the difference between a classic soft feminine women and women that have a Venus, a vagina, and a penis. You still want to tell people what to do. You can't be told nothing. You can't be controlled. You can't be put in line. You can't be protected. You can't be protected. A man cannot protect what he cannot control, something that's out of control. Let me put it like that. You can't protect something that's out of control. You know, like a dog is trying to spin all around while you're trying to give it medicine. That's how black women act. But you swear somebody's supposed to risk their life for your goofy bobblehead contrary ass? No. You can stay your ass out there, not be protected, and you need to suffer the consequences of being out of order. It's time for payback. It's time for us to have real consequences for women that are not in order. It needs to become disgusting for you to be saying, ugh, babies, ugh, marriage. We need to make y'all the pariahs and the outcasts, women that talk against childbirth, women that talk against sister wives. See, we need to make y'all the outcasts and pariahs. You get a young boy? What kind of goddamn women are these? Oh, I already knew that was some crazy shit. A young man? I'll be the one that say, boy, where's your daddy at? Where's your granddaddy? Honey, even if I were single, girl, do you know, as a 38-year-old woman, do you know I wouldn't even talk to you unless you was 50? The party don't even get started for me until the 40s, the late 40s at that. So what the fuck do y'all be having? I can't imagine it. I can't. So I guess that's easy for me to see the imbalance. Because there's a lot of women that like that mother-son dynamic. That grooming dynamic, and we don't even want to talk about how predatory black women, black females, and the reason I keep making the distinction black female and black women, a lot of B1 people already know, because just as males, it takes more than just being alive to be considered a man, okay? And the same with women. You'll be a female until we call you a woman, and damn near, especially a lady, at that, okay? And every woman and everybody that has a vagina, every female with a vagina, don't deserve to be protected, and she's not a sister. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. They keep using these tethers and these people that are kind of like you but not like you to push these agendas with familiar faces that you know and love, knowing you have an emotional connection with these people, but you don't even know how these people became to be those people in those positions. All you see is Fresh Prince, but you don't even know he had to have his ass blown all the way out. He had to bend all the way over to get that shit. If I was a single woman and I was out here and some man from Hollywood tried to holler at me with his flashy car, all that, he in music executive, it don't matter, entertainment, I would already know, okay, he had to get fucked. That's what I knew. That's what it tells me off rip, because we know that that's the part of the game, boo. Oh, we know you gotta get fucked. Okay. Not interested. I'll take that B1 brother that work at Walmart though. Then a nigga that's got a Ferrari and work in entertainment, but he didn't have to bend down and get fucked in the ass to get the position. Will Smith had to get fucked in the ass to be the Fresh Prince, honey. He had to show that fresh ass. He had to show that fresh boy pussy. Fresh pussy of Bel Air. You know, like, that's what he had to do. So that's why I'm not moved by that. And I know how deep a relationship can be with a woman as a hag. A fag and his hag. They can have a very deep relationship and come to an agreement. You can have you can have sexual chemistry with a man that's, they can have sex too. It's people that's bisexual, having sex, having children, because it's a contract. They know how that man is. That's their friend. That's their deep friend. That was her friend. They made a contract. They made it was an arrangement. Andrew Gillum, bless his heart. Oh, Lord. That black man. And his wife, same thing. They got 2 beautiful children. She knew all about the shit. She her husband was 40 and like, dude, y'all think it's black women out here that don't be knowing shit? But it's arrangements. And what happened inadvertently, what they showed us, that they were a part of, the child sex ring as well. They just showing us a lot of things about how they are. Okay, they showing us a lot, and a lot of people are missing it and dumbing it down as if it's just some telenovela. Oh, this is about a woman can cheat and a man can't. No, honey, if you still one of those women, like, no, they just exposed just how sexually confused they are, and it's giving you guys an opportunity to see that the people who you know and love, the system, this whole world, Hollywood, it's all a front, and it's all built off of sex trafficking, children particularly, okay? Child sex trafficking. Pedophilia is global, okay? That's what this is about. Normalizing it, normalizing sexual confusion. All right, so anyway, I'm done. Whew, I'm so done. Done with it. Ladies, if you on code, you be one, you single, and you got this, my hats are off to you. I love you. Brothers that got this, if y'all single, Alan, Bobby Drake, Bobby, you seem like on code, brothers. They seem like they would have a nice date for you too. Like they would probably have a nice little, some pasta or something, something classy. Y'all will talk over lunch, be talking about hidden colors. Yeah, did you see 1 through 5? How about the Haitian Revolution, 1804? Y'all have a lot to talk about. I just feel like the brothers that's on code, y'all know how to treat a sister. Y'all do. Y'all understand. You know how to take care of us. You're not gonna be like the Poe Tyrone. You get your money together. All you looking for is an on-code sister who ain't got no crazy weight issues, bad attitude problems, and y'all can just build, right? Right. I get it. It is some sisters like that. Now I may need to take just a few months or 2 and get the rest of their residual feminism out of them. But honey, the women in the womb school, they rocking with me on this Jada thing. It's a lot of women rocking with me on this Jada thing. And soon we're going to have a huge database of marketable women and high quality women that you've been looking for, because that's what's been in y'all face the whole time. I don't know if y'all noticed, but all these like-minded people that agree, those are the people that you're going to be building business with. Those are your friends. Those are your potential mates, sweetie. That's why this really worked for us, okay? Okay? Yes. That's all I want to say. So let's do that. Come together. Get in the womb school. Be like, hey, Art, send us a message. I'll go to artkathihills.com or send me an email at artkathy@yahoo. I'm sorry, artkathy@gmail. And put, matchmaking. Be one love. Be one love. Because if you got through this filter with Jada, I like you, sis. I like you, bro. I can work with that. Whatever y'all didn't like or whatever, we can work past that. That's why I said with my teeth in the Gambia, I was like, damn, I can get my teeth done in the Gambia for the low. We can work anything out. If y'all got through this Jada thing and y'all was thinking clearly and y'all said, hell no, we're not going for this. This is disgusting. Girl, I don't care what we go through. From one day to the next, just understand you on code enough to where we can work out anything. Because you done shown me that you got a brain and you've done the work and you see through it. So those are the people that are the real builders. And that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to send a donation, because they're going to demonetize this damn video, y'all can send it. You can go in the video description of any of my videos. The PayPal link and the Cash App handle is $ArtKathy if you want to make a donation, because I'm talking about this child sex trafficking and the pedophile ring. They're going to demonetize this video, I'm pretty sure, but I don't care, because this is the truth and that's what this represents. We need people that understand that's what this is about. People in the comment section still talking about they feel disrespected and I disrespect the Gambians, I disrespect this person, Those voices are getting less, more and more quiet. But the people that still talking about bullshit, they letting you know they're slow, They're ignorant and they are not on code with us. They're not our allies. They're definitely our enemies, okay? My enemies are stupid people that refuse to get it. They're unsafe. These people are dangerous. Okay? So, all right. Yes, I chat live today. I don't know. Women in the women's school, I had to tell them. I put up a post today. I was like, look, if you support Jada, give me a love. If you don't, give me a like. We need to see who you are. Period. I don't want to know, like, because I'm not, sexual deviancy, sexual confusion. Let us know who you are right now. Being able to disrespect a black man, being able to put up a face of dysfunctional black family dynamics, I'm not with that. If you understand that, if you're one of the women in the womb school that didn't like what I had to say, everything is non-refundable. You can call the phone number till you blue in the face. You can email till you blue in the face. You can call foul. You can cry whatever you want to cry, honey. Because that's also one of their little tricks. They want to act like they're being victimized when somebody tell them, no, I don't want you in my space if you have that belief. They want to act like you to brutalize, and they take those cues from white women. If you one of those black women that try to shame somebody for standing the girl going on, I know I'm right. We don't have to argue. An old wise countryman said, you ain't never got to argue with somebody when you know you're right. Okay? So those are the only people that we want in the womb school, because those are the women that are going to be healthy enough to build this new black society that's needed. All right, guys, see you later.